Hey you guys, so it is Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I've received a lot of Mother's Day wishes today, being that it's kind of my first Mother's Day, even though the baby's not here yet. She's here, she's part of me, she moves every day, all day, so yeah. Let's see, I took some notes because I hadn't done an update in a while. And I was way overdue for one. Things have just been really busy. Not trying to use that as an excuse, but it's just my reality. So I'm 34 weeks pregnant. I'm starting to get to the uncomfortable stage. The rest of my pregnancy has been really, really smooth. But I can tell, like I have a lot, well, obviously, I have a lot of pressure here, which makes me a little bit out of breath. And every time I eat, I get uncomfortable, like overly full pretty fast. And I just had some cereal with some almond milk, and that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I shouldn't have done that before I filmed, but I have the biggest body change or symptom that I've been having is sciatic nerve pain, especially on my left side, and it literally just feels like someone's like stabbing me just right in the butt, kind of. It's really uncomfortable, so much so that last weekend there were times where I couldn't walk, which was kind of scary. And I know I just overdid it with activity and moving things around. I've been working on the nursery a lot. Daniel was out of town with his dad, and so I wanted to use that opportunity to get all these things done and kind of surprise him, and I overdid it. So I need to do a better job at pacing myself, resting, and asking for help, which are things that I struggle with. So last doctor's appointment, we had an ultrasound, and I'm not sure if I talked about it yet on this channel or not, but the baby's measuring at the normal range. So she's in the 50th percentile. So what that means is out of 100 babies, there's 50 that weigh more than her at this age and 50 babies that weigh less than her at this stage. So normal is great. I still, because Dan and I are big people, we expected to have a big baby, and who knows, she might be bigger than what anybody realizes, but I still kind of raise my eyebrow at times, like, normal, but count that as a blessing, right? So Dan and I have started doing birth classes. Our first class was called Toolkit for New Parents, and so it had like how to swaddle, not too much into feeding, but like diaper changes, signs that when your baby is uncomfortable, what those signs might mean, like cues, baby cues. And then the second class was our official beginning of the birth classes, and there's it's a 5-week course. So our second one will be in a couple days, and we get to watch a video of a birth. I've seen one live. I got to see my niece's birth there in the room, but I don't think Daniel's ever watched a live birth. Well, I know he hasn't been witness to one in real life, but I think with ones that he may have watched on YouTube or videos, he tried to block out, I think is what he said. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. So so my last couple videos were talking about my P.O. box and gifts that I've received from people. And, you know, I always want to say thank you, and that we appreciate it so much and feel really blessed. And someone had left a comment about that I shouldn't be asking for gifts from people, and that if I can't afford to have a baby, I shouldn't be having a baby. And please know, it's not like that at all. Actually, not at all. And this person may not realize my history or my channel. I've been doing YouTube since 2009, and a lot of people have been with me that whole time, and they have asked me and wanted to send things for the baby and are so excited for Dan and I. And so, you know, I know when you're in a public forum, you're always going to get people that are going to have opinions, strong opinions. And, you know, it's important not to let it get to you or take it personally or react in a, you know, angry way. That's this person's opinion, and he or she is within their rights to have that opinion. But it's not like that. And so I apologize if someone has taken it like that. It's not. So, and maybe that's my fault for taking for granted all the videos that I've done in the past that people, sorry, I'm getting the hiccups, that people may not realize. They may not realize my journey and what I've went through to get here. So I went ahead and did a set of playlists with my older videos. So I tried to put all my cooking videos together, all of my videos talking about my eating disorder, talking about going to the treatment center, which I did in 2011, my gastric bypass videos, which I had in 2012. So I tried to kind of group them together in case anybody wanted to look back at my journey and see who I am and where I've come from. And let me know if you think this is a good idea, but it might be a good idea just to sit down and do a video where I'm just talking about my history and all the things that I have gone through, rather than, you know, what's on my mind now, which is baby, family stuff, things like that. So if you think that's a good idea, please let me know. It's kind of in the back of my mind. I've been extremely busy, so I think I let you guys know, but I've been kind of living half in Eugene and half here in the Portland area, and that's been really tough. And my doctor let me know it's time to stay closer to home. So I will now be staying closer to home till the baby comes. And again, I'm at 34 weeks, but you know, those weeks are gonna go by fast. And I've enjoyed my time working in Eugene. It's with our family business, and learned a lot, and it's added a lot of stress, but also a lot of fulfillment. And you know, we'll see what happens after the baby comes. But that's been where my mind has been focused, on work and baby. So YouTube, unfortunately, has taken a backseat. So, but now I'm here, I'm home, I'm gonna be having more time, and my hope is that I can put some more time here in my channel. I still watch a lot of mommy videos, cleaning videos, things like that. So that's kind of the type of videos that I tend to seem to want to do and talk about. But, you know, there's a lot of my subscribers subscribe to me because of talking about my eating disorder, talking about meal prep, healthy cooking, healthy lifestyle, things like that. So I need to remember that those are things that I kind of take for granted and just do. So I think I need to remember to talk about those things too, because we're here to learn from each other. So, but yeah, so that being said, a little bit of a rewind. I do have a couple of packages that I received that I haven't opened yet on camera. So my plan is to do that, because I know for myself, when I give a gift, it's always fun to see the person open the gift. So I want to be able to give that to you guys too. We had our baby shower in Eugene, and then our baby shower here in the Portland area is in a couple weeks. Our nursery is definitely coming along. It's amazing how much stuff it takes to have a baby. And we don't have that small of a house, but it filled up really fast, and I'm excited. I want to get it more set up before I do like a nursery tour. We're not like Pottery Barn magazine, everything has to be matching type of people. Functional is better, and so keep that in mind when you see it. But I'm really excited about these curtains that we got. They're really, really cute. Dark purple, lots of pink in them, and then they have like woodland creatures like foxes, porcupines, owls, flowers. They're really cute, and they were a good find. We got them on Amazon. Our window is really long, and the bar has a hook in the middle, so 2 panels were not big enough. 3 was awkward because of that bar in the middle, so we ended up doing 2 panels on each side with a total of 4 panels, and I think it actually looks great. So like I said, I'm excited about the curtains, and you can see the colors that I like, and Dan doesn't mind. So but okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like I said, I'm out of breath, and I feel kind of like I've noticed when I sit on the couch, I'm kind of like in a little bit of a reclined position, and when I'm not moving, like if I'm watching TV or like coloring or something, that's when the baby moves around the most, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable the more she moves. Don't get me wrong, I love that she's moving, excuse me, but it can be a little weird. So I think I'm gonna play around with different places to sit. Hiccups. Because it puts a lot of pressure down low and on my bladder, and you know, I mean, if you guys have ever been pregnant or you've heard pregnancy symptoms, that pressure in your bladder can be kind of uncomfortable. So again, I'm trying not to, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just talking about symptoms I'm having, and definitely feeling more. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures of us as little kids, Dan and I, that we have on the fridge, and just because I can see it out of my eye line or sight line, and I think it'd be really cute to share. So I'm going to hold those up, and thank you guys for watching. Also show you a little clip of my bump, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, so here's the picture of Daniel. He was very blonde as a kid. And then here's this picture of me that I think is so cute. I think I'm like 3 there. I was getting ready to go to Mousercise, which was the Mickey Mouse Jazzercise. And he's in his little yellow overalls. Okay, so here is my bump. She finally popped out some.